Everyone wants to be a digital nomad, or in our case, entrepreneur expat, until they realize that it's not all beach laptops and coconut martinis and whatever else you sip on that beach in Thailand while you are doing your work in the sand, which, by the way, I never recommend doing. Sand and expensive Apple keyboards, not a good combination at all. The truth, well, most digital nomads burn out because they're basically running 5 different jobs instead of one business. They're doing so many things. So today we're breaking down how to be a digital nomad without completely losing your mind. Specifically, how we went from chaos, which was working weird hours across time zones and juggling a bunch of random clients, to calm, profitable freedom that actually works regardless of where you are in the world. Hey, I'm Justin Keltner from Entrepreneur Expat, in case you're new to this channel. My wife and I have been living and working remotely across multiple continents for many years, and we've built a business that doesn't depend on where you are or what time zone you're in. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels trying to make it online, then you definitely want to follow this channel for more content about becoming an entrepreneur expat, whether that's moving overseas, getting visas, investing, or making it online so that you can truly live and work from absolutely anywhere. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want our support with white glove relocation for you and your family, just go to entrepreneurexpat.com/consult and we can help you. And there's also a ton of free resources below this video. So hit that like button, it helps us out a ton, and make sure that you are following for regular content that we're putting out there. Thank you so much. So diving into the reality check of what definitely doesn't work. We're going to talk now about what it was that we were doing before we kind of figured it out. And you never really have everything 100% figured out, but we've been able to do our... So here's what life was like before. We had one-on-one client work across different time zones. There were times that I was traveling around the Middle East, that I was traveling around Europe, or even different places in Latin America. And I was working across time zones. I was working with a lot of different clients. And we were both actually doing a ton of one-on-one work. And what that really leads to is a lot of burnout. There were also a ton of unrelated income streams, which led to scattered energy and kind of no momentum, no integration between all of them. And there was a lot of also saying yes to every client, which tends to mean no freedom and no scalability. We actually used to work with a lot of random clients in totally different industries. Our calendar was an absolute mess, and you never really knew exactly what was going on. It was a bunch of different sort of task switching, and it was very difficult, especially if I went, for example, to a totally different time zone. In fact, I almost couldn't even do it. Everything was dependent on being there for meetings, being available when clients wanted you, and things like that. And the truth is, you really cannot be free when your business depends on you being online all the time. Now, here was sort of the turning point. We started to connect all of our businesses under one umbrella, the same audience and the same ecosystem. So one example is, before we would have mastermind programs, and those mastermind programs would help people in different industries. We also had clients, like I worked with clients, consulting them on their digital marketing, consulting them on their technology, and so many other things. And we still do that to a small degree, but most of those clients will come to us from the Entrepreneur Expat brand, and typically they're aware that we might be working across different time zones. We're not doing a ton of stuff that's synchronous. They're not expecting us to be available 24/7, or at least during Eastern Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time all the time. They're much more flexible, and most of the clients that we do work with in a very small capacity in a little bit of one-on-one coaching or group programs, they tend to be from that Entrepreneur Expat brand, and we're also helping them not just with their business, but also with their relocation process. So things really align. There's a lot more energy and integration there when the businesses and when the projects that we're working on are aligned under that same umbrella. We've got the relocation, the business strategy, the lifestyle content, and it's all kind of part of the same overall system. Step 2 that we did is we built our businesses around our strengths and our lifestyle. So instead of chasing random opportunities, we said, what business model actually fuels the life we want to live? And for us, that was making money from producing content. So we've got a little bit of ad revenue coming in that's growing every single month from places like YouTube across 2 different channels, and now we're opening a 3rd channel that is still going to be somewhat interrelated to what we're doing. We also have online courses, so every week we might sell a few $100s in digital courses that don't require any sort of one-on-one communication or delivery. It's just a set it and forget it kind of thing. We're able to have purchases come in from that where we can share our insights with clients without ever having to be there one-on-one. The courses do the work. We put the work in up front. Of course, it's not purely passive income. We've still done the work to build those courses, to record them, and of course, to create videos and record and edit videos like this to share with you about our lifestyle and about business and so many other things. But for the most part, they don't depend on one-on-one time, right? So we think about different things that actually fuel the life we want to live. So courses was one of them. Group coaching, which we do a little bit of in our various brands, is also one where we can be flexible with the time zones and serve a lot of people, make as much money or more as we were when we were doing, in fact, actually a lot more compared to when we were doing one-on-one services or one-on-one coaching. But it's a lot more conducive to working less and being able to make more money. And of course, building a team. We now have a team all around the world. That's relocation consultants, that's attorneys, that's people that help us with content production and video editing and pieces of technology, like making sure our websites are updated and functioning. We have a team that handles all of those different things. And then step 3 was really how we focused on the leverage, not on the labor. People don't just buy an hour of your time. What they're really buying is they're buying the results that you can produce for them. So you want to always think about leverage. You want to focus on leverage and focus on how do you create the end result that my clients are looking for in the highest leverage way possible, not just working more hours. So getting into the nitty-gritty, getting into the new model. Some of the things that we do are those productized offers. So like I mentioned earlier, those repeatable systems and fixed deliverables. So even when we are, let's say, working on, here's a hosting package, or here's a website, or here's something that we might have a little bit of work on, at least guiding our team to produce things, or perhaps our feedback and input is needed, we've got those fixed deliverables. It's not just like an ongoing project where we're consulting per hour and they're paying us $100 or $150 or $200 an hour. That's great and everything, but it doesn't allow you to actually travel across time zones regularly without totally losing your mind, because you're only able to make as much money as you can bill. Versus if we say, hey, this website package is going to be $250 a month and we're going to host it and maintain it and whatever, and it's going to be this much up front to build, we've got a fixed set of deliverables. We can coach our team on how to build that properly, and we're not really trading time for dollars anywhere nearly as much. Then we have our content-based traffic. So YouTube, blogs, and SEO leads while we sleep. Those are generating leads constantly. We have people coming in to our email list when we're out at the day spa, when we're visiting Guadalajara, when we're hanging out with our friends here, or even literally while we're sleeping, we have leads coming in, and I look at my phone in the morning after I do my morning routine and meditate, and I'm like, oh, okay, great. 5 people have come in the last 24 hours since I checked this. That's amazing. And the systems are what do all of the nurturing in the back end. We also have a team, as I mentioned, where we can delegate the operations, the client service, and the technology. And then we're starting to build up more and more of that passive revenue, which is the ad income, the digital courses, and the affiliate offers. Now, if you do want to learn more about this, you can check out a couple different programs. The main one that I'll recommend if you're just getting started with your remote income strategy as an entrepreneur expat is our Expat Income Accelerator. You can go to entrepreneurexpat.com/income, and you'll find that link below or around this video as well to just buy that directly. That's on sale now for $100 at the time of recording this video, actually $97, so you can purchase that. And we've also got other courses like how to get your first high-paying client online, which if you know that you're going to have your own business, which I do highly recommend doing, that's a way to get started. And for a limited time, we're also bonusing in our YouTube course where we tell you exactly how we do the SEO in our videos, how we optimize them so that people actually watch them, how we've had videos with as many as 15,000 views on YouTube and as many as 500,000 views on some of our short form content in places like TikTok and Instagram, and how that leads to ad income from YouTube and so many other things. But the ad revenue, the digital courses, and then affiliate offers is another one for passive or semi-passive income, which is we sell other people's stuff. So people have courses that they've built. Obviously, we've got our own courses as well, but there's a ton of things that maybe we're not experts in, or that perhaps people already have programs that are better equipped to answer questions about. So with affiliate offers, people will just pay us a small commission on the back end of the sale. So somebody will sign up for their offer, maybe it's a $500 offer, and we'll get a $50 check or more, which is typically 10, 20, sometimes up to 50% of that offer, depending on if it's a course or a program or something else. Now, the only thing we focus on day to day is marketing and sales, which we can do from anywhere. And that is real freedom. Now we're going to talk about the mindset shifts to keep you sane as an entrepreneur expat. So you want to focus on your systems, not on the hustle. I know there's a lot of people out there like Alex Hermosi and so many more. They're just like, yeah, bro, like you just got to hustle and like work 12-hour days, work 15-hour days. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes, you may be spearheading a really large project and you've just got to get stuff done. Yeah, you might put in that 12-hour day. And we do that occasionally, right? Especially me, right? I'll be working on our systems or building some new piece of technology or building some course out, but it's not a regular thing. It's not sustainable to work 15 hours a day. And on top of that, it's just unnecessary because I don't need $10 million in the bank to be happy and live really well in most of the world. I need about a steady $8,000 to $10,000 a month to, again, live really well in almost any country outside of the US, have money for savings, at least to put away 30, 40, 50% into savings and investments, and money to be able to travel and live in 2 or 3 different countries every single year. It doesn't take millions of dollars. It takes low to mid 6 figures to be very, very comfortable almost anywhere in the world. So we don't focus on the hustle, we focus on systems. So we say, my goal this month, for example, is we're looking towards about 20K in sales from our different brands that are semi-passive. Okay, what do we need to do to reverse engineer it? Because we're not that far off. How do we get to that 20K per month number? It's really not that difficult when you have systems. You also really want to protect your mental bandwidth. So time zones are brutal if you don't set boundaries. You want to think about things as not necessarily being a freelancer. You want to think of yourself as building a global brand. You want people to recognize you for your brand. You want to be able to sell products and services, whether they're your own or somebody else's, through your content, through your thought leadership. So it's not just about you doing the work and being the freelancer. You want to think of yourself as the head of a brand or even the head of a media empire, which is what we're doing in our case. We're building a media empire. You also want to balance your work and exploration. So treat travel as lifestyle design, not as an escape. How do you align the goals you have with travel, with the different things you want to do in your life, with having fun, with the kind of work that you want to do? So to stay sane as a digital nomad, you really want to build a business that runs without you being chained to your laptop. And if you want help creating your own location-independent business, definitely check out that Entrepreneur Expat Income Accelerator at entrepreneurexpat.com/income. Sorry, that was a mouthful, but we'll include the link below this video as well. And if you're a high net worth individual and you would like help relocating yourself, your family, and also your business to another country, perhaps that's Mexico or Uruguay or Argentina or somewhere else in Latin America, or even somewhere like Albania or Portugal or another country in Europe, just go to entrepreneurexpat.com/consult. We can help you make that move possible. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what you'd like to hear about next and what some of the challenges that you've run into trying to do it all, trying to make this remote income as an entrepreneur expat. What are some of the challenges you've run into? We'd love to hear from you, and we're always checking and responding to those comments. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for commenting and subscribing to this channel, and we'll see you again next time.